Most of the time whenever I am sharing home decor hauls with you guys, it's typically things from the thrift store, the antique store, places I can't necessarily link items to and send you guys in the direction that you need to go if you're wanting to look for said items. But in today's video, I am sharing a haul of things that I have picked up from Amazon throughout the last several years that are Christmas decor related. So I'm very excited about today's video. I love looking on Amazon and seeing all their decor that they have out, especially during the Christmas season. You can find some really great pieces at really great prices as well. So there's a couple things that I picked up new this year, but pretty much everything else is from years past. And I will have my Amazon storefront linked down below for you guys. With my Amazon storefront, if you go down to the description box below the video, I will have a link that will literally say Amazon storefront. It will have affiliate in parentheses. That means anything that you purchase from my Amazon storefront, I do make a small commission, so I wanted to give like a full disclaimer there. But if you click that link, it will take you to my storefront. I have an entire storefront dedicated to Christmas decor. Click that and it will show you everything that I am sharing in today's video, along with some things that are kind of like on my wish list or just very similar to some of these items. So anyway, I wanted to let you guys know that, but I'm very excited to dive into this haul. But before we do so, I do want to thank today's sponsor, which is FlexiSpot. We love this bed frame from FlexiSpot. This is the Japanese joinery style, and we wanted something that was a little simpler. It's very solid and clean, and over time our old bed frame started to squeak and was wobbly, and it just wasn't very comfortable to sleep on. This one is the Japanese joinery style, like I had mentioned. So that is a traditional woodworking method where interlocking joints hold together through precise tension and compression. In contrast, conventional screws and fasteners can loosen with use, leading to creaking and instability. So one of my favorite things about this is that it is stable and quiet. It's also made with solid wood, which is rubber wood. It's a hardwood with high hardness, strength, and it's not easily damaged. It's also ready to ship. No waiting required. Your order will be shipped within 1 to 2 days and delivered within 3 to 5 days. And it's also very cost effective. This bed is under $400. You do have the option of getting it with or without the headboard. We got the option without the headboard, but I also love that there's so much space underneath as well. I feel like the 10.2 inches of clearance under the bed makes a huge difference whenever you're trying to store baskets and different things under your bed. And I also just think that this bed just looks so sleek. It's really elevated our bedroom and just makes everything look so much cozier. So as you can see here, it just looks very nice and neat in our bed. Like I said, I love that I'm able to keep storage under here, and I really feel like it has made all the difference when decorating our bedroom. A plus is it was super easy to put together. It took John and I maybe 10-15 minutes at most. So again, thank you to FlexiSpot for sponsoring this portion of today's video. I will have everything that you guys need to know linked down below in the description box, and I highly recommend checking out FlexiSpot online. They have really great furniture pieces, and I couldn't be more pleased with our bed frame. When it comes to my style for Christmas, I love a very classic traditional Christmas decor colors with reds and greens. I also like a very cottagey kind of old world vibe with dried oranges. I've made cranberry garlands in the past, and just very like, I don't know, just very cozy cottage vibes, but again, nodding to that classic Christmas decor look. So everything that I'm showing you guys, you can definitely add in, kind of mix and match, but it's definitely more of that vintage Christmas vibe. So anyway, in no particular order, I'm just gonna start showing you guys some things here. This is an item, or a bundle, I guess, that I ordered a couple of years ago from Amazon. They are some Real Touch greenery stems, and these are super nice quality. I don't even know how many it came with. Probably, I don't even know if this is all of them, honestly, but there's a ton here. And these are super soft, very, very lifelike, and I love these. You can put these in a vase as is, or you can put them in with different greenery, kind of mix it up. That's what I did last year, and it makes it look even more realistic with the different textures kind of mixed in. But these are super nice. This is what one single stem looks like. So as you can see, it is very full, and the stem itself is brown, so it gives more of that natural look. But these are so nice. I absolutely love them. And like I said, I will have these along with some other greenery stems linked down below in my storefront. Next up are stockings. I really like a mix and match stocking look, but there was one year in particular that I really wanted some kind of like cranberry red colored stockings that were a knit look. Those can be a little pricey, but I have found a set of 5 or 6, I can't remember what it was exactly, on Amazon for like $25. They were very inexpensive. They're definitely coming off more true red, but in person, they are more of a cranberry color. They are very soft. As you can see, they have that knit pattern on there, very cozy, and they do have the little hook at the top. I love these. So you can either use all of them on your fireplace, or like I've said, I ordered all of these, used them all the first year, but then did like a mix and match since then. So I've had a few other stockings to blend with them, but they're just a classic color and pattern, and the fabric is super nice. So I'm a huge fan of these. And if you wanted to not only use these for stockings on your mantle, you can also use these for decor or DIYs. Like if you have a little area in your home where you just want to hang some stockings on a hook for just that extra decorative kind of festive look, this is really nice and has like some greenery stuck out of it. I also, last year when I had one of these on my mantle, I hung some ribbon on it with some bells. I'll show you the bells here in just a second because they're also from Amazon, but these are just super nice and you can't go wrong with just a classic red stocking. All right, these are the bells that I'm talking about. They came in a pack with different style of bells. So we have one that's more of a cone and then one that's more of a cylinder, but these are functional. So they do make the little bell noise, but they came in multiple like sets. So there was several that were the cone. They came all in the same box together, along with several sets of the cylinder style here. So these are super nice. I can't remember the exact amount that came in the box, but I want to say it was like 15 or 20. So anyway, this was a really good thing, and I loved adding these all over the house last year. Like I said, last year I had these stockings with some ribbon and tied the little bells on there, and it was just a really little pretty touch to add. By no means do you have to add them to the stockings, but if you're wanting to be a little more intentional and just add like little extra details, these are really fun. You can also tie ribbon on these and hang them as ornaments on your tree. You can do garlands with them. There's lots of different things, but I really like these. I love the color too. They're like a true kind of brassy gold, but they look vintage. As you can see, they have like a patinaed look on there, and I think that that's really nice. I am someone that likes to add plaid into my Christmas decor. I don't go heavy on it, but I do love little touches of it, and Amazon has some fantastic prices and great items to choose from for plaid pillow covers. Again, I'm a pillow cover lover. I think that it's just a lot easier to take them off, wash them. It's much easier to store them than having a bunch of pillows. So anyways, last year I actually purchased these. They are these really pretty kind of tartan plaid pillow. They are more of a khaki, and then they have your traditional reds, and there's a little bit of yellow and blue in there. They did come in a pack of 2, and you can find these in this khaki version. They also have it in red, in green, I want to say maybe black as well, but I really like this one. I think it's classic. It's super easy to like mix and match. I have a lot of neutral tones in my house, but I also have a lot of statement pieces like my black furniture. I have a printed rug, things like that. So adding in this khaki is more of a toned down version of a plaid, but it still screams Christmas in my opinion. So anyway, I will have these linked down below for you guys, but these are just really pretty, super nice, and they're kind of like I don't know, like a cotton material. They're very soft, and this is definitely a pillow that you would want to lay on because of the texture and the fabric itself. So anyway, I had to show those to you guys because I really love those. And then one other pillow cover I have, actually I have 2 more, but as far as Christmas pillow covers go, I really like a classic green velvet for Christmas. Green velvet is a lot calmer than the red velvet, both beautiful, but I really like this look of the green and this plaid together. As you guys can tell, it just makes it a lot softer, but they still complement each other really well and just look really nice for Christmas. So these come in a pack of 2, I believe, on Amazon. Again, this is the green velvet. It's kind of like an emerald color. It's beautiful, and they come in different sizes. They also have the red velvet as well, along with tons of other colors. But love this. It's super classic, and you just can't go wrong with the whole mix and match vibe. I think it just makes everything feel a lot cozier and not so stiff when everything's matchy-matchy. Okay, this next item is another pillow cover, and you guys actually just saw it in a clip on my bed, but it is a chocolate brown, like linen material pillow cover. Love these. I love incorporating browns and again khakis into my Christmas. I don't go heavy on it, but I do think it complements everything really well. So anyways, I had to point these out because as you guys can tell, not only do they go really well on everyday decor, like on your bed, couches, things like that, but it's really nice for Christmas too. So let me show you guys kind of mixing all these together. Just really pretty and subtle, but again, still has that Christmas flair. So these do come in lots of colors as well, but I love a good chocolate brown. I think you can't go wrong, and it's just nice to complement those other colors that they have for Christmas. This next one is one of my absolute favorite purchases I've ever had from Amazon for Christmas decor, and they are the little clip-on candles that go on your tree. So I did buy these last year. I bought 2 boxes. I want to say they were around $15 a box. The last time I looked on Amazon, they were like $14.99 or $17.99, something like that. They're under 20, and I don't even know how many come in a box. Let's see here. Does it say 10 pieces? So there's 10 of them in a box. These were so simple to put together. You literally just unscrew the little light on the top and stick a battery in it. They clip on these little green pieces, or they pop on there, and you just use them like a little clip. They're so cute, very nostalgic, and I really love that look for Christmas. So anyways, again, came in a set of 10 for 1 box. Can't beat it. I also really like the color of these. I've heard reviews from other places where their little clip-on candles give more of like that blue light, more of a cool tone. I'm not a fan of that for Christmas. This is a very warm light. It looks very realistic, and they're just really good quality. So anyway, if you buy anything in this haul, highly recommend these. I think they're so cute, and again, give off that really old school Christmas vibe. I think it's just super cozy, definitely like a vintage cottage Christmas look. So anyway, and it also has the little like detail that looks like melted wax. I don't know if you guys can tell that or not, but these are one of my favorite Christmas purchases ever. I love the look of the dried oranges on ornaments or garlands, or just styling in a bowl with like pine cones and things like that. They're so pretty, so natural, and they just give off a very cozy vibe in my opinion. So last year, or no, when was this? 2 or 3 years ago, it's been a long time, I bought a bag of dried oranges from Amazon. Yes, you're probably thinking, that's ridiculous, why would you buy them? That was because I personally did not want to take the time to sit there for hours and dry them, and I would have to do it in my oven. I don't have like a dehydrator or anything like that. So anyways, it would have taken me a long time, and I was wanting to make a lot of things in bulk with them. Long story short, you can buy bags of dried oranges on Amazon, save yourself so much time, and it's really not that much more expensive. I want to say it was like $9 to $10 for a bag of like 100 slices, something like that. It wasn't bad at all. So anyway, when I got them in the bag, I will say they look like they were freshly dried, so they were more of a brighter orange. Still looked absolutely beautiful. I've used them every year since, but I've noticed every year they get a little darker. So this year is probably my favorite look. Again, this is about 2 or 3 years since having these, but they are your true, just darker orange color. They are so pretty. As you can see, this one I made out of an ornament. I just took a little hole punch, punched a hole in the top, and you can just hang or tie whatever ribbon you like on there. This is more of like a coppery color, as you guys can tell, but these are so cute. So this is one example of an ornament. I also did this one with jute. I just tied a cinnamon stick to it just to give it a little more detail, but these are so pretty, and they smell so good. So can't go wrong with that. I do love hanging these on my Christmas tree, and I also have made a garland with them as well. Some years I will hang them on my mantle. Other years I'll put them on my tree. I could hang them above your kitchen sink. I really like that look as well. But let me see here. Okay, so here's the end of my garland. Let's see, I'm trying to see how well I can get this. Okay, anyways, you get the gist. So pretty. I love these. You can also buy other dried fruit as well. I've seen people use like other citrus like lemons and grapefruit, things like that, but I'm a fan of the orange pieces. But I did it the exact same way as the ornaments, except instead of putting just one hole punch at the top, I put 2 hole punches on the sides and just wove the string in there. So anyway, it's very simple. I do have a Christmas DIY video from a couple years ago that I can link down below, and I shared how I made these. But love these. Again, if you want to save yourself some time, just order the dried oranges. Anyway, just a little hack for you guys if you want to save some time but make some really nostalgic, fun Christmas decor. You guys know I do have cafe curtains, and I wanted to get a new set for Christmas just to add just an extra like little cozy touch in there. So right now I do have like a taupe and ivory striped curtain, and they look great. I can keep them up if I wanted to easily, but I wanted to get some red and ivory striped curtains. I think it would be super cute, very cottage like. So anyways, I picked up these. I feel like, I don't know, I can't tell. Are they maybe look a little orange on camera, but they're not in person. They're just a very calm looking stripe with the red and the ivory. Reminds me of a very old school kind of nostalgic Christmas, and these are so cute. So they do come in different color striping, and I just love these for the Christmas season. So I can either put the rod through these hoops to kind of give it a more pleated look, or I ended up buying rings to make them look, just to give them a little more detail. So even though this isn't necessarily a Christmas item, I'll show you what these rings look like. So this is what the rings look like on them. My curtain rod matches these perfectly. So anyway, I just have a tension rod that's like this brassy gold color, and I'm gonna be putting the clips on these curtains, but I'm so excited to add them above my kitchen window. I think it'll be so cute and just add a little like extra touch, kind of like that intentional aspect of Christmas decorating that I was telling you about. But I'm gonna be putting these above my kitchen sink. I do have green cabinets, so I think that'll look really Christmassy, and add some garland, maybe even add in my orange garland with some greenery. I think it'll be so pretty. So let me show you guys. Let's do a visual here. So we'll have garland with the striped curtains, with the oranges. Very sweet. Very kind of like old world Christmas vibes. Next up, I wanted to share a couple of different battery operated candles. First up, I'm sure you guys have seen these already. These have been super popular for a few years now, but they are these candlesticks or pillar candle style. They do have the little battery that goes in the bottom, just a little button off and on. They come in a set of 6, and they're not like terribly priced at all. I want to say, I don't know, between $20 and $30 for 6 of them, maybe less than that. I don't even remember, but I've had these for like 3 or 4 years now. But I love these, and you can't go wrong with a very natural glow, and I think these do just that. So if you don't want to have candles lit everywhere, get those. They're super nice, and they come with a remote, and you can set them on a timer, so you can't go wrong with that. But my next purchase for this year were these very like primitive looking candles. I think they are so pretty. I will say though, they do give off more of a orangey glow. I'll show you a comparison here in a second, but this is what the candle looks like. They are so cute. I love them. They kind of remind me of like a little bakery or something, but they have like the brown all over them. Again, very primitive look, but again, you put the battery in the bottom, and I just twist mine. But as you can see here, it is more of a yellowy orange glow. It's kind of looks like my lamp, but compared to this other one I just showed you guys, I guess on camera they don't look too bad. Hold on, let me see. You guys can see the difference. Obviously one's a little bigger than the other, but I do love that these flicker. So anyway, I am very excited about these. I think these are a very vintage kind of cozy cottage vibe candle, and that's what I'm going for. So these came in a set of 6, and I want to say I paid under $20 for them. And then the only other thing I wanted to point out, Again, this is more of an everyday decor item, but I love incorporating it for Christmas because it just brings that cozy vibe. So anyways, I wanted to share this brown plaid blanket. I've had this again for probably 2 or 3 years now. I purchased it from Amazon. When I purchased it, it was on sale for like $12. And for whatever reason, they have the brown and the black. The black is always much more expensive than this brown. So you can find this on Amazon all the time between like $12 and $15, which is a steal. Sometimes it's even cheaper than that. I think I have a friend who bought it for like $9 or $10, but this is a very good quality blanket. It has the fringe in the bottom. It's really large. It's like I think it's your standard 50 by 60 blanket, but I love this. I currently have it kept at the foot of my bed, but around Christmas time, I'm probably gonna bring it back out in my living room and have it on my couch, but I just love this. I think it's so nice, so pretty, and just a really good staple to have in home. One other thing I forgot to mention is my fireplace insert. So my husband built our fireplace from scratch. Fun fact, it was not there when we moved in. It was just a bare wall. So anyways, that's a whole other story for a whole other time. But with the fireplace, again, it wasn't existing, and I didn't want your like modern day insert. It just kind of took away the cozy vibe of it and more of like that cottage, more rustic vibe that I was going for. So instead of doing that, we actually bought a little like fireplace heater type situation from Amazon. It was around $70, and what I did was just paint the inside of our fireplace black and stuck that insert in there, and it just looks so cute. I love the flame on it. I love, again, more of that rustic kind of cottage vibe that it gives. It just feels very homey and cozy in here. So I wanted to point that out because if you are in the market for a little space heater like that, I think they look really cute for decorative purposes and kind of help finish a room. So anyway, I had to share that in today's video because I think it's super cute. It does give off a lot of heat, and it's just really easy to move around because it's a portable heater. So anyways, I had to mention that because it's also one of my very favorite purchases from Amazon, and it just completes our fireplace for a Christmas feel. Well, all right, you guys, I hope you enjoyed taking a peek at my Amazon Christmas decor haul. This will probably be my last haul for the Christmas season. If you have missed them, I have shared a haul of going through my totes and kind of explaining what I have in there, why I have it, and how I plan to use it. So just some decorating ideas. And I've also filmed a video when I went to Hobby Lobby, Home Goods, and Walmart, and I shared a little haul in that as well. So if that sounds good to you, be sure to watch those videos. I do have a Christmas 2025 playlist. I always keep that link down below in my videos as well. So if you're in the holiday spirit, which you probably are if you're watching this video, be sure to check out those other ones as well. Let me know down in the comments when you guys decorate, and also let me know if you have any of these items. I would love to hear your review on them. I love these pieces. If I didn't love them, I wouldn't be sharing them with you guys. So anyways, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new. I would love to have you here in this space. I do share a video every Thursday, and I look forward to sharing much more Christmas content with you all. So I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.